Welcome to Panama City and the Bridge of the Americas that crosses the mouth of the Panama Canal on the Pacific side. Ships line up outside the canal, waiting to pass through. And this is Miraflora Locks. Each of those gates weighs up to 700 tons, comparable to the weight of 300 elephants. This container ship has only a few feet of clearance on either side. The even larger new Panamax ships use the third lane, completed in 2016, that you can see here in the background. I'm speeding up by 10 times. On average, it takes a ship 11 hours to pass the full 51 miles of the canal. I entered Panama from Costa Rica on the Caribbean side. Here I am at the border, and passed by a few big ports, container ships loaded with bananas. And my main mission in Panama City is to ship my bike across the Darien Gap, the roadless strip of jungle separating Panama from Colombia. So it seems appropriate to stay in a container hotel. It's said that the Darien Gap is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Killer snakes and spiders, scorpions, flash floods, drug smugglers, human traffickers, FARC guerrillas. Rape, murder, and other crimes are common. But, risking their lives, people cross the gap all the time. I met a group of Venezuelan migrants stopped by the police in a small town in the mountains of central Panama. Mostly young men, but plenty of young women too. They'd all crossed the gap on foot, wading through swamps and mud to their waists. They were eager to talk with me, curious about my life. We laughed. Some had backpacks, others had only what they wore. Most had phones. They expressed admiration that I was riding my motorcycle to Patagonia. I told them I was flying my bike over the Darien Gap. They had every reason to resent me, but I don't believe they did. I had a couple marriage proposals. I was completely in awe of their high spirits and optimism. On my way to Casco Viejo, the old city, I catch a game. This part of the city dates to 1672, when the original Panama City, established by the Spanish in 1511, was burned to the ground in 1671 by its own governor, to avoid being attacked and looted by the pirate Henry Morgan. Casco Viejo has pretty recently been gentrified and renovated. Expensive restaurants, hotels, and cafes, along with the historic sites. But what's so striking is how quickly, in just a block or two, the renovation stops, and I cross into one of Panama City's very poor neighborhoods. And the old downtown, just a mile or so away, is more vibrant and sort of wonderfully dated. But I'm guessing some of that Casco Viejo renovation investment here would be welcome. I work out the arrangements to ship my bike, made much easier because of a recommendation by Maciej, who did a similar ride a while back. He told me about the container hotel too. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. I ride out to the airport and the shippers build me a pallet and get packing. Then I fly to Bogota, stay in this great neighborhood near the airport, and the bike shows up the next day. I'm sort of glad I didn't know that someone felt that this side-up arrows were necessary. The entire DHL warehouse takes an interest. I stay for a few nights in Bogotá's Hotel Mendoza, run by these wonderful folks. And as it happens, Annemieke from the Netherlands is waiting in the same hotel for her bike to be shipped from Miami. So we become fast friends and take off together, heading north for Via de Leyva and stay in this gorgeous hostel. Those are my boots, which started leaking in Guatemala, much too wet to dry in the morning sun. Annemieke is taking nearly a year to ride South America, so we're on very different schedules. The next morning we stop at a town for coffee. Here we are, the riding amigos, saying goodbye.
Saying goodbye, bye-bye.
She'll head east into the Cocuy National Park. This is Annemiek's navigation system, which in the couple days of riding we did, beat my Garmin and Google Maps every time. And I'll head north through the Chicamocha Canyon, drinking jugo natural at every chance. And coffee. Coffee is king in Colombia. And every time you turn around, someone is offering you a tinto. Adios. Adios. Bye-bye.